Hello, my name is Clifford Ajay. This is my video assignment on the topic the brain and learning. Education with its learning and testing component has always been of utmost importance to all stakeholders based on the plethora of researches that we are constantly inundated with. What is interesting about the emerging findings is how each research that comes easily modifies our previously held beliefs or completely compels us to make a U-turn and abandon learning strategies, some of which we had personally applied in our own learning and had until then considered the most effective. One of such recent works, which has exposed some of the myths about how our brain works, is Carrie Benedict's book, How We Learn: The Surprising Truth About When, Where, and Why It Happens, published in 2004 by New York Random House. The Canadian Education Association also published an article entitled Neuromyths in Education, in which it debunked the myth that short bouts of coordinated exercises can improve brain function and help students learn better. According to the publication, about 77% of teachers they conducted research on believe that short bouts of coordination exercises, for example, touching your left ankle and your right hand, and then your right ankle with your left hand, or touching your belly button with your right hand and your chest near your collarbone with your index finger or thumb, etc., can improve the integration of left and right hemispheric brain function or activate the brain and help students learn better. This strategy, as a myth, is supported by Carrie Benedict, who, although believes that distractions that are well-timed, example short breaks during learning to surf the internet or social networking or listening to music for about 5 to 10 minutes will help you solve a problem upon return. But he could still not see the link between touching a specific part of the body in a coordinated exercise and improving learning or brain function. Other research and tested strategies recommended by Carey in his book are the need to accept that forgetting, testing, distraction, adequate sleep are important to learning practices. In addition, he also advised that we avoid cramming, having specific study routine like the place and the time you study, or procrastinating on long projects that we are given in schools. He also advised us not to learn continuously for longer hours, but break our learning into short bits. The foregoing discussion has brought to attention the urgent need to consider neuroscience and education. In their online published article, Neuroscience for Educators, What Are They Seeking and What Are They Finding? Hook and Farrell, on whether basic research on the brain can translate into direct classroom application, have called on us to relook at the subject closely. Most classroom teachers themselves are not researchers or actively involved in it, although they are the core consumers and beneficiaries. As a result, they had to rely on cognitive scientists to apply such information. According to Hook and Farrell, the ethical issues raised in connection with the field of neurosciences is teachers' vulnerability to misinformation concerning neuroscience and its relevance to classroom practice. He says educators are eager for innovative methods to improve student learning, but they may lack the scientific training needed to critically assess the methods of neuroeducation. He continued that combination of interest and lack of expertise leave educators susceptible to unrealistic promises about the potential of neuroscience to help with the practical problems of teachers who attend conferences out of curiosity about the brain than a desire to gain new teaching methods. John Brewer, in the same article, argued that the path from neuroscience to education is a bridge too far. He stated that knowledge from research so far cannot provide much guidance for educational policy, classroom practice, or early childhood education. With the emergence of difficult questions like, is neuroscience currently relevant to what teachers do? And can it actually guide pedagogy to support specific educational policies? Have made many experts to call for increased collaboration between neuroscientists and practicing educators before the field of neuroeducation can realize its potential for influencing educational practice fully. In conclusion, it could be observed that there are immeasurable benefits that neuroscientists can achieve in the field of education if there is an effective collaboration between educators and scientists. References for these works are Carey B. 2014, How We Learn, The Surprising Truth About When, Where, and Why It Happens, New York, Random House. Carey Gerard 2015, Debunking Brain Myths, Trying to Saw the Cranial Child from the Neural Wheat. And then Carey Gerard 2015, Neuromyth in Education, Canadian Education Association, CEA. And lastly, Hook CJ and Farrell MJ 2013, Neuroscience for Educators. What are they seeking and what are they finding? Thank you.